She saw light coming out of her body. It was inexplicable and wonderful. It could be the change from above that many have been waiting for. Now, I have to tell you that this is definitely a Christian experience when God gives you, makes his home in you. It's not that you see it with the eyes of your body. You see it with the eyes of you experience it with the eyes of your soul. And it's an experience that is it's a divine union with God. But let me just read this article for you. This woman saw light coming out of her body, inexplicable and wonderful. Rosie Neal had a strange but beautiful experience and thought she would share it with all of us. What she describes happened to her the day after a week of hip and muscle pain. It was a lovely day as she was out in the yard with her husband when something incredible happened. She noticed with her peripheral vision that a light was coming out of her body. She was surprised and went and sat in the sun watching what was happening. A golden light emanated from her body all over, up to about a foot long. And she noticed many golden flashes of light around, bending, flashing golden light that as being received and reflecting sunlight. And as all this was happening, she lost track of time. At one point, she remembers walking home to get a drink. From that moment on, everything was back to normal. She slept early at night for many hours, and the next day, when she woke up, she felt that she had to share all this, along with the strange message that came out of her without her knowing. Quote, "You have forgotten yourself, but you continue to remember. The light gives you access to you in your truest and purest form. The human mind learns, and the soul remembers as an active body of consciousness. These two are in direct opposition to one another, but there is a point where infinity meets the middle. Now, when one can truly see all the divisions within himself, he'll remember that they were never separate. The human mind creates separation within itself, from itself, and radiates to an external reality which is seen as the physical manifestation in the realization of all things. Memory is a state of being as one's energetic self. It's a state of consciousness. It is considered to transcend physical reality, bodies, and exists as a single body of consciousness, but a body is needed up to the moment of creation or even before. To be able to merge into one body of consciousness as one energy, leave your physical body and observe all of humanity from the before creation point, and everything and nothing coexists all in one moment, in one space. Vastness and simplicity are almost mutual in conflict in a place where there is no contradiction when described in words that do not exist to give an expression of explanation. We lose density and become light. There will be a unified field as an independent intelligence with many choice points as singularity within the unified collective field. A strange message that seems to indicate that a musical note can join with others and all together become a symphony. Maybe the light that Rosie felt coming out of her is something that has happened to many people, but they don't know what it is, and it probably scared them. Perhaps it's among the various mystical and metaphysical changes that various contactees and researchers claim are beginning to occur. This I've translated to you for you from a Greek article. Let's remember the transfiguration of our Lord Jesus Christ on Mount Tabor. This is what he's going to do to all of us. Divine union with the triune God. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.